Miss the SUMERU's
Time to go.
There she is! THad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for...
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know about the festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax.
Even when you put it that way,
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted. I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so...
What's so great about Smidge Night and boys? Brings a smile to my face.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about all of my friends will be working the festival?
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the SUMERU festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The early... Did we oversleep? We should go meet THad right away.
Time to go.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that, as expected. Well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the THạt n SUMERU feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian, so...
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like rukushifa mushroom.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as... Thanks! Alright, how about we also...
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a...
Sure sounds random. So random that it will...
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And all...
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and...
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up...
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning...
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Things can't go on like this.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than... In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown very fond.
The hallowed night of flower.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, all right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and...
Yes, Knight! Just What is going on?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz festival icon, and one immense...
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Am I trying too hard?
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want...
Whichever one.
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's all right.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Things can't go on like this.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizard Tail.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles.
The Sunsetia-flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important...
Really?
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriage.
They all basically sound the same.
Actually, I just remembered. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're...
This new shipment of my We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early rise?
I know, right? Hey.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutch.
Those Eremites don't look like they're a...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family...
Don't worry about it, my lady.
Aren't your
Traveler, take Miss Junior...
No, we're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful.
Don't waste your time worrying about me.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale.
I'm fine. My body always reacts like that.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new great...
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on mora. Stuff like this.
It can't be. The anonymous...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but...
Yours...
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition. Traveler.
Truly.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be...
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar, and I came to terms compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. Its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for... Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time. But since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others, not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be, at the very least, many people will remember that I once
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressed. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that for thanks. There will always... Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the... Nilou will recreate that legendary... And with that, my wish...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah!
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilou!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How...
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility. This is a hard pill to swallow.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth. While people like you...
No! I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art perform.
Understood. I will inform.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now?
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the academia can't find us and perform there. Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilou, it's all right.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important—
It's okay. Seeing you care this, it would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point.
If you say so. But you can—
The next— Yes. Okay. It's a
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zeru's festival a success, but yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project is entered its most critical phase.
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because we should go meet Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure. Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought...
They're all plants. Oh, actually, what?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears...
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just...
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flower.
Oh, do you want some Yalda?
What's the... Ooh, how...
And there's also lizard tail...
What? Traveler, help...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right. Huh? Are you saying that you instinctively... But now that you mention it, Paimon also had the feeling you'd choose the right one. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of déjà vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you... In that case, Paimon also felt... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts.
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. That thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were... So, would this be a case of taste bud déjà vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been, Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just...
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched.
Whew. That's a big relief. But...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dinyarzad, have you ever felt déjà vu?
Déjà vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling...
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next...
Understood. I will...
The Sub-Zeru's festival.
Nilou?
Oh, Junior...
It's okay.
But you've been really looking for...
It truly is unfortunate, but...
True, but...
The next festival...
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! So, in the end, maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon... Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy.
Continue to monitor the variances in the...
Why does Paimon feel so tired? Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy. Oh, are you interested? It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. And there's also lizard...
Huh?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon's...
Oh!
What?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all... Mind reading? X-ray...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Us leaving Dunya's side without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking for? Traveler? That's...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No, have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that...
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This...
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. What about
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have specials. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You propped that first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test.
you can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. As for the truth, that's on you. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets...
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do...
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and... that should be it. The flow...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that...
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints.
Dunyarzad!
The Sub-Zeru's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of it.
Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so... Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but... Let's go talk to people again.
Take it easy.
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my... Huh? What brought this about?
To put it another way...
What kind of philosophical Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to...
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? True. Anyway, if this all really were
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled? Ooh, I knew...
You're really excited about...
help you?
So, you're admitting that you don't...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said...
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation...
When you say it like that...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are... The book only says, if you trust your instincts...
So that's how it is. Looks like we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off? Yeah, If we tap into... At this time...
I got a new letter from an informant.
I'm fine, my lady. Hey,
Perfect timing.
Paimon, Traveler. You came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in early?
You want the Traveler to take things...
How did you know what I was going to...
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. The moon, illusions, and lies. My mind feels exhausted. People in Sumeru don't...
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss...
All right, so this is...
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything?
Yeah, she isn't... Her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's...
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunya.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Do you believe us now? So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zeru's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the dendro, maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the...
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the...
So, this Nahida you mentioned...
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you...
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru... My mind feels... What's happening right now seems to have happened...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusual. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from... who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know.
What's the point of doing so?
Just think about it. If you could combine... This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain?
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah. I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the...
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but we took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length.
But we cannot lose all of our...
Remember?
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha... Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this...
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated...
If we're lab rats, then what are you? The moon?
Anyway, you know...
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so...
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
What?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kids?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from... Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of an answer?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know how many todays has it been. Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? It's even possible that this entire world is...
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is...
That's why it makes no sense. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your...
Huh? Hold on, what?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why such...
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively...
Continue the harvest.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity...
Paimon's at the duk-duk did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been...
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who... In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
So...
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And... The beep is a prompt tone. That does... Okay, Nahida said... If all our memories of it...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why, when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal for...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find our latest clue.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also...
Get hurt? Why?
Well, you're still getting...
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of... Oh, that works!
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword?
Yes, your memory's being...
And I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think...
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record whatever... It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is impossible.
You have proof.
You two are surprisingly serious about this. Not come with me. Miss Dunyarzad?
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those, let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refining the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be
Is it really impossible? What if they use some
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks. Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this the... Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
Well, back to But at least we've reached some other... Yep, that's true. So strange. Paimon feels like it. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really... Paimon can't believe it! How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in...
leaving the city.
We did? But we don't remember any...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it,
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep. Something here is definitely fishy.
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message. Listen to it.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days' worth of memories. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the...
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is...
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown. Let's go and question. Hello, sir. Why can't...
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... What if the... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... We've always been together. Haven't we? Okay. Paimon, promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look. And please, be careful. Memories! Traveler!
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't...
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us you... I see. Using two...
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way!
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any I guess that explains everything.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big out, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... okay.
Yep.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this
I made some little changes. Akasha turned
to make something like this?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use.
We'll never know until we try. At least, let's go then. Let's expose them. All right. Okay. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to...
Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's best. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you said, but everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside.
There's another part here. Yeah?
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the... And now, even the final space has also... Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right?
Probably because yesterday just happened.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha.
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
My impression is that... Was that space actually the real... All the bizarre spaces I...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, later on, Traveler also mentioned a but Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, added so no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe a...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an... Hey! think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
You're back. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zeru's exam and graduate from the Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Those spaces remind me of dreams. That doesn't sound right. I need... Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru... People in Sumeru don't... We are all in a dream.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the It compiles the list in the...
That doesn't sound...
It is the manifestation. The Akasha relies on the power... And it grants...
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon. But is stealing everyone's dreams really...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active. In other words, dreams are rich.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions. And the fact that no one... The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as... those dreamscapes kept vanishing.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's. While their now vacant dream, no one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream. And so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival.
So, this is like a dream factory.
Very good, Paimon.
Okay. So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals.
All right, last question.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon.
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can... On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about... I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my...
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined. Traveler, do you have...
Those spaces remind... Okay. Grand Sage said, go
celebrate the birth of the... Could it mean... You asked me this question. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Firstly, this dream. Secondly, you're probably one. That's because people don't remember their dreams, so whenever they wake up in the...
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when...
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro elements. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that...
Can humans really...
We might say your mental fatigue, especially those whose...
People's lives are at stake here.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter after we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we...
How can the sages of the Academia do...
In the end, I'm just the moon.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow.
Nahida? Wait. Hey! What's wrong, Nahida?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already...
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about...
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired...
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's far from it. I'm still a long way. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I would...
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida.
I'm not...
Don't be like that, Nahida.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end this...
Great, but...
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh?
So, well, if this is someone's dream, which means, with the power of
imagination...
Imagination means like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you. However, if you're the dream's host, and you become aware that the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold but right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming.
How are we going to find them, though? And even if we did find them, how are we supposed... After all, like you said, don't we...
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only one... As for me...
Out of town? Are you going to...
Yes. I want Nari and go.
Paimon's still a little... She was such a good person. Was such a simple... Yeah. But... We mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would give... Huh. That's true. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Let's go ask...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine. Just...
An experiment?
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to make a wish?
Less questions, but...
Okay. My wish. Okay.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be...
So, you have a...
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, what she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. Okay, yeah, that was... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh! You...
What?
Faki? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda... Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her.
My lady, step.
That sounds like Dia. Oh, right. This... Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
It's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself...
That's close enough.
New hunting.
Lucky today.
Into the wind.
Gotcha.
Whirling snow!
That's close enough.
Where'd that come from? Think you can bully me?
One with nature.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want us... Oh, and remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here, which she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is yeah, even if it's only a tiny... This is the place. It's rude that... Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's... This was only a temporary residence. Should we open it? Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Even though she was also busy preparing, she must have wanted to give this to us as a gift. If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey! Where are you up? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's dance of Sub-Zerus.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that...
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just what? Where are we going this time?
Take it easy.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation. The Grand Sage has already granted you
Oh. Traveler?
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared? Oh, of course! If this is the sage's... So they're just...
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Bodhisattvas went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth...
That beautiful shade of purple.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess?
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh? You guys are at... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilou's the host! What a surprise! Purple Bodhisattvas don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilou's subconscious, they can appear as decoration. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilou assumed... So when you saw the flowers, But if we want to end the samsara, how should we make Nilou...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, as far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage?
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become... His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children." The Dendro Archon smiled. His wife lying next to him said, "In the end, the first sage took care of me."
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the...
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over, too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zerus.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super. Paimon thinks it was the Sub-Zero's festival. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? So quick, take off your Akasha terminal. She's not in her room. What happened? Huh?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. I just had a dream.
actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like... and... Dunyarzad.
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first.
After we parted on the last day of among the countless dreams, once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha, such a small fragment of where both will gradually... I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd...
Both are fine.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all,
at the Avidia Forest, there was this insect...
You also heard someone's voice.
Yeah! So you
As you two probably know,
a message from
the Scarlet King?
Okay, so...
I still Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, many devoted scholars, but I believe this is...
So the tree in the vision was... But even if
the Traveler wasn't affected... No, we must... This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to...
How did you do that? Poor Catherine.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness.
Hold on. Did we just look? What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in this...
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkad... At that time, I was young and... However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they!
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent, even after her death, and I'm still really far away.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers.
Thank you for the kind words. But trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission. Every once in a while, I will also take... There's never been any big I wonder what caused them. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed, I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. I think they're deliberately trying to hide...
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had...
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives. Make things right, you mean how the Akasha stopped?
Yeah, it's been such a long time.
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom, even if the truth is that their dreams are being... With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the... Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that they could... Anyway, the perspective by now, even those who never use Akasha terminals, got it. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activity.
Go and get some sleep.
What a relief.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here?
Maybe you were sleepwalking.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
thought I'd get to come to Sumeru on a work trip. Things are going great!
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
When will I finally hear from the Shogun? Never thought I'd get to come to Sumeru on a work trip. Things are going great!
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Never thought I'd get to come to Sumeru on a work trip. Things are going great!
Is it just me? Or have there been more and more merchant ships recently?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. But the truth is still unknown. Ugh.
Or have there been more and more merchant ships recently?
I have to find the best claymore in Sumeru.
Still can't seem to stand straight on dry ground. When will I finally hear from the Shogun?
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Take it easy.
You are not welcome here.
Swirl to the tape. Nowhere to hide.
Into the wind!